Welcome back everybody to another eFootball video. Hope you're all well. It's Thursday, May the 1st, 2025. It's Player of the Week review time. Without further ado, let's step straight into this week's pack. Okay, so first impressions, we've got a mixture of good established stars. We've got Pedri, Mohamed Salah, the King, Victor, Gyökeres of Sporting Lisbon, the goal machine, and we've got Manchester United bound, possibly Matheus Cunha. Anyway, let's step straight into the first pick in this pack. We've got Renato Vega of Juventus. No face, sort that out please Konami. 92 rated Juve centre back Renato Vega featured in Juve's 2-0 win against Monza last Sunday. Let's look at his stats. Pretty average card all round for defender. He doesn't have great defensive stats. Aggression is good, it's 88. But low pass is very good for a centre back. 80, that's very good, more than sufficient. Speed is good as well, 84. Apart from that, defensive stats not great. Overall, an average card. Player skills wise, he's very good though. He's got soul control, heading, rising shot, free passing, weighted pass, so impressive passing skills. He's got man marking, intersection blocker, aerial superiority, fighting spirit, so good defensive skills as well. So a nice variety of skills. Bit let down defensively. So overall, I'll give this card a 5 out of 10. It's nice to have a centre back card in the Player of the Week pack as well, but unfortunately, this one's Renato Vega is at the bottom of the pack. So next up we have Kieran Trippier. He got 2 assists last weekend against relegated Ipswich. Let's take a close look at his card. He's got a face scan, fantastic. He can play left back and right back, right midfield as well if you want to play him there. If you play a 3-5-2, you could play right midfield as a defensive wing back. Let's look at his stats. Low lofted pass 89, fantastic. So his circle pass, his crossing will be very good off the bat. He's a well balanced midfielder. Right back. He's got decent defensive stats. His kicking power is good, 87. Balance, it could be a bit higher. It's only 78, but it's not bad. Physical contact is only 69, but his stamina is 88 and his curls 88. Set piece 85, so fantastic on set pieces. Just in real life, you want to assign him as your set piece taker, go ahead, he'll be very good. Player skills wise, he's got one touch pass, free passing, weighted pass, pinpoint crossing, low lofted pass, so he's got fantastic passing skills. I think he's got most of them, so he can play really well in that right wing back role. He's got long throw, man marking, interception, sliding tackle, and fighting spirit, and he's got decent defensive skills as well. So all round a good fullback. I give him a 6 out of 10. Okay, so next up is 93 rated Nice keeper Marcin Bulka. There's his face scan. The Polish keeper put in a man of the match performance against PSG last week. His team with a shock 3-1 win against PSG. So the Nice keeper, let's have a closer look at his stats. All round very good defensive stats. He's a huge keeper, 199 centimeters. So he'll fill that goal really well. Goalkeeping catching is only 82 and goalkeeping parrying is only 85. Apart from that, a decent goalkeeper. Player skills, high punt, long throw, and penalty saver. Low punt is only a glaring omission. Apart from that, it's decent. Overall, a decent card. I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Okay, so next up we have Carlos Baleba of Brighton. He is the first booster card in this pack with the booster run. Look at that aggression, pops up easily and quickly with a big 90 there. He has a player face scan. He can play defensive midfield, centre midfield, and centre back. The versatile man scored a stunning injury time winner against West Ham last weekend. Q Bedlam in Brighton. Let's take a closer look at his card, and he's obviously, I just mentioned his stats. The aggression hits 90 easily. With a good manager, probably go up to 93, 94. So defensive stats are great. Defensive awareness is 85. Probably hit 88, 89 with a good manager. Stamina is good, 87. Kicking power, fantastic, 85 for centre back. Low lofted pass 80, low pass 86. Finishing is only 69 though. With a good manager, probably go up to 71, 72. But overall, for centre back, he's not too bad. He's pretty short for a centre back though, so I think he'll struggle against the pay-to-win strikers like the Jan Collars, Van Bastens, Hullets. He'll struggle in the air because he's only 179 centimetres as well. His jumping is only 82 and his heading is only 63. So for a centre-back, I probably wouldn't play him as centre-back. He wouldn't compete against the pay-to-win players aerially. At least on the ground he should be good. He's quick enough, 85 speed with 80 acceleration. Defensive awareness is only 85, so I would probably only play him defensive midfield or centre midfield. Let's look at his player skills. He's got scissor feint, long range curler, long range shooting, one touch pass, fantastic, through passing, great, man marking, interception, blocker, acrobatic clearance, and fighting spirit. So yeah, he's got a good range of skills, defensive and passing wise. He's got a long range shooting for that, especially, and long range curler because he scored a great long range shot last weekend. So overall, a great card, but I wouldn't play him as the centre back, if you know what I mean. I wouldn't play him. Yeah, I would. He doesn't have aerial superiority as well, or heading, so I wouldn't play him as centre back. If you're going to play centre back, I'll play him on the wide of a back three, or that right back centre back, if you know what I mean. But as a centre midfielder or defensive midfielder, I think he'll be very solid, a very good pick. If you get him, play him there. I suggest him to play in centre midfield. I'll give this card a 7 out of 10. It's a good card. So next up is 94 rated Galatasaray forward Alvaro Morata. There's his face scan. Came on as a sub for Galatasaray and bagged the brace last weekend. His team won 5-1. Let's take a closer look at his card. Yeah, he's got to be a super sub. Let's see. Yeah, he's a super sub, just like his previous cards. He's had super sub skills. Let's look at his stats. Yeah, his finishing is 85 with a good manager. I'll probably go up to 88 or 89. Overall, a solid card. Disappointing. His balance is 68, so he's not gonna be the most agile and nifty player to play up front. But I guess, assuming you've got a good team already, he would want to have probably be best to left on the bench because he's got super sub card and to come on to make an impact, to finish, and he's got decent speed and acceleration. I reckon he'll be a best option to come off the bench. If you had to start him, he's a solid card, nothing spectacular. His low pass is only 73, but he does have one touch pass, so to be fair, he's a solid card, nothing spectacular. I give this card a 6 out of 10. So next up is Wolves attacking midfielder Mateus Cunha. There's his face scan. I think it might have to be updated a bit. He does have a face, but it doesn't really look like him. Cunha scored 1 and set 2 up last weekend against Leicester. Let's take a closer look at his card. Okay, so I have one from last year, a Player of the Week card, and you can play it in those positions, as you can see in the top right: centre forward, support striker, and attacking midfielder. But he could also play left wing forward and right wing forward. Stats wise, this looks pretty similar, to be honest. Maybe a little bit faster with speed 87, kicking power 87 as well. But his finishing will probably end up with a good manager, similar levels, 83, 84. He might handle differently, because with the game has been updated recently with the recent patch, so this one might have a bit of a boost. Player skills wise, he's got double touch and soul control, long range curler, chip shot control, long range shooting, heel trick, first time shot, one touch pass, through passing, outside curler. Most of the skills you need as an attacking midfielder or a forward player. No, off the bat, no glaring omissions. Stats wise, it looks pretty good, solid. The ball control, dribbling 87, speed and kicking power both 87. With a good manager, hit the 90, so that's pretty good. Low passes 85. Yeah, so it's all round a good a card. I wouldn't give him. It's not a must-have card, to be honest. I'll give this card a 7 out of 10. It's pretty similar to last year's card, so yeah, I'll give that card a 7 out of 10. Okay, so next up is the 94 rated Matthias Sul. Scored the only goal in Roma's 1-0 win away at Inter. The goal was a close range side foot finish. Let's take a closer look at his card. Does he have a face? Yes, he's got a face. You can play support striker, right wing forward, right midfield, and attacking midfielder. Standout stats are his dribbling 88, ball control 86, acceleration 89, and speed 87. Speed balance is 86, so it's all round very good, very fast. It's 182 centimeters, so it's not too small, but it's got good balance. Tight possession is only 84. It could be a little bit higher, so he might not be as nifty as you would want him to be for a creative player and a whole player. And his finishing is only 78. With a good manager, he'll hit 81, 82, but still a bit not high enough for me, especially with his, he scored a good goal. It showed that he could finish last weekend, so I expected his finishing to be a bit higher. Player skills, he's got double touch, great, fun to use double touch. He's got soul control, Caesar feint, long range curler, heel trick, first time shot, through passing, pinpoint crossing, penalty specialist, and fighting spirit. So standout strengths are his speed and acceleration and his dribbling. Apart from that, I'll give this a good card, not a great card. I'll give this out of 10 7 out of 10. Next up, we have the goal scoring machine, Victor Gyökeres. There's his face scan. He will be in high demand this summer. Comment down below where you think he'll end up. The sporting man walloped 4 goals against Boavista last weekend. Let's take a closer look at his card. We've had a few cards, Victor Gyökeres Player of the Week cards this season. He's been having a great season, so it's no surprise. This might be maybe the 4th or 5th. I've had a couple this season. This one looks like to be the best one. Because I think this one would I think this one, his stats he'll have more attributes. hitting the 90s, I think. I mean, speed 87, kicking power 87, physical contact 87, finishing 87. With a good manager, those will hit the 90s easily. His low pass looks a bit lower than previous cards. It's only 68. But does he have one touch pass? He does have one touch pass, to be fair, so that kind of balances it out a bit. And his aggression 79, I think it's a bit. I think it's the highest of the previous two cards I've got. But the difference, I think, the player skills wise, compared to the other ones, I've got one of the cards I have. He doesn't have acrobatic finishing. This one has, but he does have heading. But yeah, actually this one has as well. This one has heading as well. I'm just trying to think. I think that this one overall rating seems higher as well. Yep, 95. 95 overall rating. The previous one I had was 93, and and another one was 94. So yeah, this one might be the best one, just by maybe one or two stats only, and one or two skills here and there might just changed over a bit. But stats wise, this one looks overall the best one. I wouldn't mind trying him out. Balance, let's look at other stats. Balance is only 68. Jumping is only 69. I understand the balance is only 68 because in real life it doesn't look like the most agile of centre forwards, but he is powerful, and that reflects with his physical contact. Is 87. His finishing, yeah, is 87 as well. Fantastic. Maybe it could have been higher even, because he's a machine in real life. Heading as well is disappointing. It's only 75, and he doesn't have aerial superiority. But overall, it looks like a top centre forward card. I wouldn't mind having. I'll give that card I'm torn, 7.5 out of 10. Next up we have Bayern's Michael Olise. I swear he must be the 1000th time we've had him this season. To be fair, he's been having a great season. There's his face scan. Scored again last weekend in Bayern's 3-0 win against Mainz. Set one up too. Let's take a closer look at his card. Yeah, it looks pretty similar to the previous cards, and the positions he can play in looks pretty similar as well. I swear one of them could play left midfield, this one can't. But it's a minor change because he can play right midfield as well. He can play left wing forward, so it's pretty minor change. And his stats wise, yeah, fantastic dribbler, fantastic kicking power. His finishing is quite high as well for a winger, attacking player. He's got player skills, double touch, soul control, cut behind turn, long range curler, long range shooting, heel trick, one touch pass, free passing, pinpoint crossing, outside curler. I swear that it's almost identical to the last one. So, but still a good card as well. I'll give this card a 8 out of 10. A must have. If you don't have him, get him. It'll be pretty fun to play with. So next up is Mo Salah, scored a goal in his team. Oh yeah, I'll give that card Michael Olise 8 out of 10. So next up is Mo Salah, scored a goal in his team's thrashing of Tottenham last week. And let's take a closer look at his card. Yep, this is the second booster card in the pack. Fantastic stats. Look at the attacking awareness, ball control, dribbling, tight possession. Finishing is very good as well. Pace and with speed and acceleration is high. Balance 87, so it's a fantastic Salah card. We've had a lot of cards over the past few years. A lot of player of the week cards as well. This one's got to be up there. Double player skills, got double touch, cut behind turn, long range curler, Rising shot, long range shooting, first time shot, through passing, outside curler, gamesmanship, and fighting spirit. So it's a great card. You can play right midfield and right wing forward. I would have loved this card to have him be able to play a support striker and a centre forward as well, just so he can use him in other positions. So it's the only negative in this with this card I see is that he's pretty limited in the positions he can play in. He can only play in the right hand side. Apart from that, a very good card. I give this card an 8 out of 10. And last but not least, we have 96 rated Pedri of Barcelona. Excuse me. Scored the opener in the Copa del Rey final against Madrid last weekend. There's his face scan. He scored a corker of a shot. Fantastic goal. Barca won that final 3-2. An entertaining game. Let's take a closer look at his card. With the booster on, yeah, it looks magnificent. A lot of stats hitting the 90s even without the manager boost. Standout stats are his dribbling, ball control, tight possession, low pass is fantastic, balance 92, and he's only 174 centimeters. Physical contact's only 69, but I mean, he can evade those challenges probably so easily in this game. With his balance 92. His finishing is not great, it's only 73. And his kicking power is only 83. He scored. I would have expected that to be a bit higher, considering he scored a fantastic goal last weekend. Let's look at his player skills. He's got double touch, soul control. Shame he doesn't have flip flap. That would have been really great fun to have. So he can do the ball roll. He's got long range curler, long range shooting, first time shot, one touch pass, through passing, pinpoint crossing, outside curler, and interception. A nice feature, nice defensive skill to have with interception. Positions he can play is pretty versatile. Left midfield, attacking midfield, centre midfield, defence midfield, left wing forward. I would have liked him to have another extra position to play as a support striker. But apart from that, he looks like a great card to have, and he'll probably be really fun to use. He doesn't have Marseille turn, which is a bit disappointing, because that would have been an extra bit of fun skill to have under his armory. But yeah, I'll give this card a 9 out of 10. Very good. Probably one of the best cards, if not the best card in this pack. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed those quick player breakdowns. Let's see who you could win. You could win Street Fighter Vega. Should you choose, you could win Trippier Advisor, Incredible Bolka, Carlos I'm a Baleba, You Dirty Morata, Cunha Eclipse, Mateus Hasul, the King Vic, Taking the Michael, Mo Salad, and Pedri. Plain old Pedri. So let me know what you think of this week's pack. Comment down below. I'm going to spin in a second my free spin, hoping I will get either Gyökeres or Cunha, Pedri. Any one of those three I would be very happy with. Salah would be decent as well. Olise, I'm not too bothered really, because I have a couple of Olises from this season, and he's been great. Another one won't make a difference really. Yeah, Baleba I won't be too disappointed. But yeah, Gyökeres, Cunha or Pedri. Please Konami, please. It's green. Green for Sporting Lisbon. It's got to be. But it's a red shirt. It's Mo Salah. It's typical, obviously. I mean, it's a great card. But I'm a United fan. And it had to be Mo Salah, the Liverpool legend. It's a great card. I would have liked him to be a bit more versatile. He can only play in the right midfield, right wing forward, but it's alright. Let's lock him down. Give him a try. Hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think of Konami's pack this week. Let me know who you spun, if you did spin. Let me know who you got. Until next time, I'm out. Peace. Bye.